Now, we will continuing with our part 2 in additional solved problem on evaluating indefinite integrals using the law of antiderivatives. Let's start. In our example, we need to integrate 9 to the third root of x squared dx. As we integrate that, but before we integrate, we know that this is equals to x squared over 3. So, our new given is, or the given we will using in integrating is the integral of 9x raised to 2/3 dx. In integrating, ilalabas natin yung constant, then integrate natin yung may exponent. So, since ang exponent natin ay 2 to the third, our n is equals to 2 over 3. So, by continuing integrating, 9 multiply x, since our n is 2/3, 2/3 plus 1 over 2/3 plus 1 plus our arbitrary constant c. By adding 2/3 plus 1, we will get 5 over 3. So, x raised to 5 over 3 over 5 over 3 multiplied by our constant, which is 9, plus our arbitrary constant c, we will get 27 over 5, because 9 divided by 5 over 3 is equals to 27 over 5, x raised to 5/3 plus our arbitrary constant c. Next, the integral of y dy over the square root of y raised to 7. We know again that this is equivalent to y raised to 7 over 2. So, the integral of y over y raised to 7 over 2 dy is equals to y raised to 1, may imaginary 1 dito, minus 7 over 2, it is the law of exponent. We will get negative 5 over 2. So, we need to integrate this. Given the integral of y raised to negative 5 over 2 dy is equals to, since our n is equals to negative 5 over 2, then y raised to negative 5 over 2 plus 1 over 5 over 2 plus 1 is equals to y raised to negative 3 over 2 over negative 3 over 2 plus our arbitrary constant c. May imaginary 1 dito. 1 divided by negative 3 over 2 is equals to negative 2/3 y raised to negative 3 over 2 plus our arbitrary constant c. This is equals to this. So, the integral of y dy over y raised to the 7, the square root of y raised to the 7 is equals to negative 2 over 3, the square root of y to the third plus our arbitrary constant c. Next, the integral of y raised to 10 over 10. So, integral of x 10 over 10, may imaginary 1 dito, so the integral of 1 over 10 x to the 10 dx. Then this, ilalabas natin yung constant na 1 over 10. Then integrate natin yung x to the 10 dx. We will get x to the 10 our n plus 1 over 10 plus 1 plus our arbitrary constant c. Then, multiply natin yung constant sa nakuha natin sagot by integrating x to the 10 dx. So, 10 plus 1 is 11 over 11. 1 over 10 divided by 11 is equals to 1 over 110 x raised to 11 plus our arbitrary constant c. It is the end of our part 2. I hope you learn, and thank you.